Now it's time for Hot for Your House.
I am here at the ReBuilding Center on Mississippi here in Portland, and I tell you what, this is the land of gold for your home. You know, budgets are tight out there. There's a lot of hidden treasures in a place like this. Let's go take a look and find some of them. All right, I found some gold right off the bat, right inside the door. Look at these whiskey or wine cabinets right here. These are something that looks like they came out of a library where somebody had their own bin that they got. For 30 bucks, you can have some beautiful wine or whiskey storage. And the cool thing with this is they have locks, so if you don't want your friends or kiddos to get involved, you can keep them out. You can't even build them for that if you had the material. That right there is a golden find that'll fit onto anybody's home bar. All right, 20 bucks doesn't buy you much, right? Well, here you can get this curio cabinet, $20, glass door. It has a really cool lock system on it here. This thing is handcrafted, looks like it's white oak. Looking at it, it is beautiful. Lots of shelves, little damage on the side, but if you're building in, it doesn't matter. Now, if you go over here, we've got 3 glass doors here that are really cool. Now, I don't know if I'd use this as a kitchen cabinet, but this could be a really cool room divider if you held them up and put it in that just to let light through, but try to define that space. That, again, for 75 bucks, could be something that's really cool to use in your home. These kind of things repurposed can save you a ton of money and just a little bit of imagination. All right, there's a lot of trick stuff over here in the lighting department. I love these more gas station commercial style canopies. These are cool. These are great for that country look. They're brand new, so they're reproductions, but for 30 bucks, you can't get them anywhere cheaper than that, that's for sure. Now come down here, there's a lot of cool little old fixtures. I love this, looks like it came out of maybe a government building, 1920s, 30s. Real cool, I know someone's looking for that. And then there's a ton of other fixtures in here, whether it's vintage or new. They've got both of these in here, and they look really, really cool. All right, a simple window frame. That's all it takes to start a project like this. Whether you're artistic or not, you can paint something on here like these tulips and stuff. Really pretty. You can get a stencil and cheat if you have to, but it's another use for a window. Now with this, you put a mirror in it, and all of a sudden you've got a bathroom mirror or another mirror around the house. A lot of things you can do with a simple window frame. All right, these tile areas are one of my favorite places to visit. Now, if you're doing a repair inside a bathroom or a kitchen and you can't find that tile, sometimes you can get lucky and find that in a place like this. Now, there's a lot of different pieces here. It doesn't have to be all old tile. There's a ton of cool things around here. If we start looking around, there's another trick that I like to do. If we go in and find something like this here, you can start breaking up a bunch of different colors. I bust these up, do a mosaic with them with all the little pieces and the grout in between. You can create your own pattern and do something unique for pennies on the dollar. Now, if you want to make a statement, check these doors out. These are my favorite doors in here. You couldn't buy this now with this just rustic texture to it. The 100 years this thing has seen of life, it is beautiful. This for $200? Come on, the wood costs more than that. This could be an absolute beautiful set of doors on the front of your house with just a little bit of work. You know, sometimes it's not the door you're looking at, it's the hardware. You know, barn doors are huge right now. And this vintage hardware from this, well, basically just a pocket door hardware that's probably 100+ years old. You'll never find that. And if you want to have a really cool barn door setup, get the hardware and figure out what you're going to do with the doors. Now, if you like working with cedar and you haven't been to the ReBuilding Center recently, they got a ton of mill-in cedar products. This is kind of the seconds. Maybe it's not the perfect stuff, but for most of us doing projects, it's a killer deal. And who doesn't want to save on lumber with today's lumber prices? sometimes people look at this and go, this is just torn up wood, but really there's some really cool pieces here that you could do something with. And the cool thing here is they only charge you for the usable materials. So for the stuff that isn't usable, they're not going to charge you. You know, I love these big oak hard doors. This is solid oak. And you know something? It's really cool. You could do a lot with these. I like to make these into desks because you've got something heavy duty and it's durable, and it's even got a hole drilled in it for your computer cords and monitor. So you're good to go. Put it on a couple cabinets, you got a beautiful desk. Here's one of the cool things down here at the ReBuilding Center that I love. If you're on a budget, there's answers, right? If you've got that chipped up nasty sink, you can come down here and get another one for 25 bucks. It's a Kohler, it's name brand. It's probably a lot better than what you had even when it was new. There's a lot of great answers in here for your DIYers that want to save a buck because things are getting pretty expensive out there. I love to geek out on the hardware, especially door hardware. I love these mortise locks. It's not your traditional, lock set that you go down to your home center and get. This actually goes into the inside of the door. As you can see, the knob goes through here, and that's the keyhole. So that's that old-fashioned door lock. And if you're trying to restore a house, this is a gold mine for a project like that, where you can only find it when it's used. You know, there's a lot of great opportunities to think outside the box and save a little money in the process out at the ReBuilding Center. While I was there, I ran into Jack, Senior Manager of Programs, and we talked about the ways they educate and help out the community. All right, we're sitting here in the educational place here with Jack. This is an amazing program you guys have going out here. This is cool.
Thank you.
This is such a great space for teaching the community how to do stuff. How did you guys get going into this?
Well, we've been in this vicinity for 25 years, and we're in our brand new education studio, which we've only been teaching out of for the last few weeks. The last shop is in the back of our admin building and was not right on the street like this is, and yeah, it's really exciting. We teach about 20 classes a month here, everything from plumbing, basic woodworking, electrical, home repair and maintenance. Yeah, very exciting.
Very cool. So anybody can sign up for that?
Absolutely anybody. Yep, we've got, we try to keep our classes affordable and accessible to pretty much everybody, and we have 2 scholarship seats per class, and so if you can't afford it, then hopefully there's still a way for you to get in.
Wow, that's great. And I love your community involvement. There's nobody that does it like how you guys do it.
Oh, thank you.
It's very cool. Let's talk about some of the programs you guys have.
Yeah, so I oversee our education program, which is this shop and all those classes that I was talking about, but I've also been building out our new home retention program, which is going to be about figuring out how the ReBuilding Center can use its resources and materials and knowledge and expertise and all that to support the community, to make sure that low-income homeowners have what they need in order to stay in their homes. So we're going to be giving out materials for free, we're going to be providing education for free, and yeah, we're going to get that started this summer.
That's exciting. And you guys always have these service days I see that you do out there as well in the community. It seems like you guys are always involved with something.
Yeah, we try to. We do a couple of days of service per year with the African American Alliance for Homeownership. We're going to be doing another one of those in September, so that's another great way for the ReBuilding Center community can support all the other amazing groups and organizations in town.
That is great. So there's literally no excuse for people not to learn how to do these DIY things. They just got to come here and take the classes and start the education
Absolutely.
process.
For anybody interested in working on their homes, whether they're a homeowner or a renter or interested in plumbing or woodworking or basic electrical, this is the spot.
That is great. And the cool thing is, if you come in and donate your materials from your projects that you're not using, you're still helping support the programs.
Absolutely.
That is great. Thanks for having us down here today, man. This is great. You guys have some great stuff in here.
Thanks.
Exciting stuff that I might have to tackle.
Please.
I I got to thank you for the tour of the shop. This is one of the best educational spaces around, hands down.
Awesome, thank you.
This is great. How do people sign up for these classes? Because I know that's a big deal of people learning how to take care of their homes.
Yeah, I would say go to our website, rebuildingcenter.org, or go to rebuildingcenter.org/education, and you can see our class calendar and all the other ways to get involved with the organization.
All right, thanks for having us out again. And you know something? There's no excuse for not learning DIY.